Throughout the years, the NBA has given us countless crazy endings and game winners. You probably all know the legendary Derek Fisher shot or Tracy McGrady's 13 points in 33 seconds, but there are a lot of hidden gems out there. So today we're gonna take a look at 5 of the wildest NBA endings that you may not have seen. What up everybody, my name is Stefan and this is Heat Check. Let's get into it. At number 5, it's one of the dumbest reactions that I've seen in a late game situation.
Wizards foul down the floor, and it's a deflection by Ruffin, and the play continues. Peterson got it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
The Wizards are up 3 against the Raptors, so all they have to do is intercept the Hail Mary pass and it's game over. They actually do that, and I guess I kinda understand what Michael Ruffin was trying to do, but definitely a poor execution, and props to Peterson for sticking with it and making an incredibly tough shot. The Raptors actually won in overtime. Number 4 is my personal favorite. It's Detroit versus Denver. It's pretty much game over as the Nuggets have a 3-point lead and the ball on Detroit's end of the court. But Rasheed Wallace makes a 1 in a million type of play.
And Rasheed from long range.
This is a textbook example of why the NBA is so exciting. Nothing is guaranteed and the whole story can change in just 1 second. The whole story did change in overtime as the Pistons secured a comeback in one of the most improbable NBA endings. Number 3 is actually not a game winner but a missed opportunity for one. Check this out.
6 seconds left. Johnson throws it, intercepted. Knight, 2 seconds, 1 second. Oh, he missed it at the horn.
Never seen anything like that.
Knight had the game in his hands with the easiest shot that he could wish for, a simple layup. I can imagine how much adrenaline was going through his body trying to race the clock and win the game. That's what all of that would do to you. Luckily for him though, the Bucks ended up winning the game, but the reactions from everybody here are just priceless. Number 2, you probably know the rule in the league that the minimum time left for a shot attempt should be at least 0.3 of a second. If it's less than that, it has to be a tip, you can't catch and shoot. So in a 2006 game between the Knicks and the Bobcats, New York had only 1/10 of a second left, and it turns out that was just enough time for David Lee.
As they throw it at the basket.
Madison Square Garden explodes and Jordan immediately gets heckled by Knicks fans. Too bad both teams sucked back then and they still do now. And finally, number 1. You know, it's one thing when players do crazy things at the end of games, but when the coach actually draws up a crazy play during the timeout, that's a whole new level. And here's Paul Westphal explaining the wildest play in NBA history probably.
I drew up the greatest play I've ever drawn up. I'm not kidding. And I said, Oliver, throw it over his head. I don't want Cedric to catch this. I want it to throw it up by the box. So the ball will bounce off the backboard, and Charles, after you set the screen, you circle around. The ball's gonna bounce off the backboard and come right over here. And I drew it on the board. And I said, the clock doesn't start till somebody touches it. So Cedric, don't touch it. And everybody's gonna stop. When they see that you don't catch the lob, they're gonna stop. But Charles, you keep going. You catch the ball and put it in and we'll win the game.
Now Miller with the ball. Now Miller waits.
Look at under the basket.
And it's knocked away. A shot is up and in, but too late.
He called it good.
It's good. It's good. The shot is good. The shot is good by Barkley. The Suns win the game.
It's exactly what happened.
As great as the actual execution was, I'm more surprised that an NBA coach actually thought of this and was convinced that it would work. Huge props to Paul Westphal for pulling this out. So there you have it, 5 of the most improbable NBA endings. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite. That's it for now. Like this video if you liked it and subscribe for more in-depth analysis. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.